What up? Happy Monday, dudes. What's shaking, buddy?
Nothing. Happy Monday. I'm
And
just finishing up the last of this. Boom. Now we're going live on the Facebooks.
make them say boom, 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 boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom.
boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, happy Monday, buddy. What is shaking? It is Monday. What day is it? May
May 18th?
15th. It is what?
18.
8 May 18th? Okay, yeah. May 18th is the day. Last week of school for kids in AZ. It is 5:30 on the button. 5:30
We're
on
on
the
time
west.
today.
Yeah, 5:30 on the left side. 7:30 on the deed side.
Deeds.
6:30 in the central area, and 8:30 on the east coast. What is shaking everybody? Jason Gulick here on a Monday with my main man Mark Dietz Podzinski. We are coming to you live in full effect, Katy, Texas. Northwest Phoenix slash Glendale, Arizona. We are here.
Slash.
We are popping. What is good, everybody? Um, yeah, as I mentioned, it's Monday. We're kind of just getting back into it. Deeds, I haven't seen you much this weekend. A lot of times we're chatting it up. We've both been a little busy this weekend. How was
Uh,
your week last
Week
week,
was
and how
it
did
was a
it wrap
fabulous
up?
week. Very busy week. Very nice wrap up. No issues whatsoever. Machines are still running right. Knock on wood. Over the weekend, my daughter had a girl sleepover. So at like 8 o'clock, the AC went. My AC turned off, so I had like an AC blower inside you know, the HVAC system. So I had to get a guy out on Sunday and fix it. So that was fun. So I had 2 hours of sheer terror, 2 days of terror, what have you, hoping that it's not a massive replacement because those aren't cheap. But I did some troubleshooting and narrowed it down to what I thought it was, and thank God it was just a motor. But other than that, we've got a nice week ahead. Got a few jobs, few estimates in the air. Today is kind of an off day for me, so I'm actually mowing my yard today, filling up my bleach, and damn, there was something else. Oh, I got to go to my in-laws, take apart their dryer, put on a new belt. So that's it's gonna be a lot of fun. Got a
New
busy Monday.
belt.
Yep. Let's wrap a new
New
belt. Let's get
belt.
the squeaking stops.
Nice.
Well,
Well,
you had a pretty good weekend. Yeah.
as you know, I was in the Salt Lake Valley over the week, and it was quite a great week for me. Um, got in late Wednesday, hung out with Michael Koleski on Wednesday,
Cool.
visited with him, hung out with Nick Coletti on Thursday, and Jake Van O, and um, met a bunch of Utah cleaners over the weekend. It was a really good time to be had. Our buddy Codrine from Idaho that we met at the IWC in Orlando was there. Um,
Idaho.
Ida Pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was there. Gabe Gutierrez was there. Jordan Eklund came through on Saturday. Um, Met some new people. So it was a lot of fun, man. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to Jake Van O, to James Riley, and to Michael Koleski and Michael's wife Sophia. They, like I mentioned, they hosted me the first night, but all the work that those three put in, those four on Sunday,
Or
and a lot of other people helped too, or on Saturday. A lot of others helped quite a bit on Saturday. Um, it was a community effort. But the three guys, the three cleaners, and Michael's wife, and Coletti was taking a ton of pictures. And then there was a guy Orion that was doing drone footage. Yeah, man, it was just a hoot, dude. So
it sounds like a good time. Does it sound a lot like what Niels was describing, their monthly window cleaner get-togethers in the Deutschland over there?
it was very much like that.
Except for the weenies.
Yeah, we didn't have weenies, no wieners to be had, no sausages to be had. A lot of ding dongs hanging out, but no wieners to be
Yeah, a lot
had.
of big sausage fest, but nothing in the bun.
Yeah, you know
But
what,
yeah,
dude? It was a big time family event. A lot of cleaners brought
awesome.
their, yeah, they brought their. Yes, the taco truck was there. No wieners taco truck was
Taco
on
taco.
point. Morning, Mike Matthews. Morning, Chuck
Morning,
D.
Mike
Morning,
Matthews.
morning, Mike V. And Codreen. He is back in Idaho. We were just talking about you.
Idaho.
Codreen was awesome.
Yeah,
As he's a good dude. Um, I didn't have a spot to crash on Saturday night yet. I didn't line it up, and he was like, "Hey, I got an extra bed," so I crashed with Codreen. That was awesome.
cool.
Left yesterday morning. I was up at 4:30, and then back on the road, bro. Back on the road. You know how we do it. So,
Yep, like Jenny and Forrest Gump. Got in that cab and went off.
yeah. Speaking of on that cab, uh, there's a dude out in Salt Lake City named Zach. Drives a badass VW bus, one of the new Volkswagen buses, fully
Cool.
loaded, great. Hey, sorry guys. Fully
Zip it.
loaded, and is a chauffeur, and he's one of Mike's friends, good buddy. So he was on time to pick me up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning, whatever time. Yeah, I think it was 5 that he picked me up.
Cool.
Got me there on time. Didn't have any issues at the airport. So yeah, it was a great, great, great trip. So
Awesome.
super
Yeah, I saw
excited
some
to
of
be
the
part of
giveaway
it.
footage and stuff. That was really cool. All those guys got to win the cool stuff. WCR and them really pulled through and gave away some really cool prizes. So I hope Jake and James are proud of the event, the thing they put on. That was awesome.
That's kind of what I was trying to tell him too. Like, hey, it might sound corny coming from me, like, oh, but I hope that they are proud, excited. They put a ton of effort into it, and I don't know if a friend or a I'm not like one of their coworkers or anything, but we all do the same job. I don't know
Peers.
if me telling peer if me telling my peers, hey man, I hope you're proud of yourself because I'm proud of them, dude. Like I'm happy for him. I'm excited. And I don't know if proud is the right term I should be using, but they pulled off something really special, and I was extremely excited for him. Um, and like when you put a lot of effort into something and you see it come to fruition, and then all of a sudden it's over, you kind of get overwhelmed, and you're like, "Damn, what do I do next?" Right?
I know all about
Um,
that, buddy.
yeah, and so like when I'm leaving that event, or I'm leaving my friends, especially on stuff like this, when you go travel and you get to really get to know somebody, and then all of a sudden you spend quite a few days with them, and then all of a sudden you leave, you get sad. Like you're like, damn, this sucks, now I gotta go home. Or like if I'm leaving, like I remember,
Real quick, that's how Rashid feels every morning when you turn your laptop on. He goes, "Oh, Jason is awake. Let's go take care of this one now." And he
yeah,
gets in there.
right.
Yeah. Let me know when it starts buzzing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Idaho.
have the laptop open, but hopefully he doesn't know
Oh,
I'm
he's
on.
he's sleeping, but he's awake now. He's getting his coffee going.
Yeah.
Ding a ding a
Yep.
ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
Damien says, look like a great turnout. Coach Rain, no, seriously, you are the best. All right. So
Dirty, naked,
I'm gonna tell
hippie.
you guys something, and most men wouldn't probably admit this, but I'm gonna admit it. All right. So Coach Rain, he goes out Saturday night. I stay in because I'm getting up super early. He's like, hey, wake me up, man. Say goodbye. Da 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 da. I
Wake
don't want to
me
wake him
up
up. I don't
before
want to
you
wake him
go
up at
go.
4:30 in the morning. He looks so cozy. But
I
I don't
don't
want to
wanna
leave it.
close
I
my
don't want to
eyes.
leave without saying goodbye. He's all tucked in, blankets on up, tucked up, like up to his chin. His face is open. I lean down and I give him a little kiss on the forehead, and I say, thank you, brother. I hope you have a wonderful day. It probably scared the shit out of him because he jumps right up and he's like, oh, and
Oh,
he's like, oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And Coach Green, I absolutely adore you. I think the world of you. You are a really good dude, and spending time and kicking it with you and all the fellas and the ladies, because there was quite a few gals out there at the convention or the get together on Saturday as well. But it was great spending time with friends, and Codrine, you are greatly appreciated. And yeah, it's always a good time hanging out, man.
yeah.
um so, and one of the cool things you mentioned about the prizes deeds, um
Yeah,
and
Cuban bean.
WCR, Window Magic Supply. There was a local supplier there that sent stuff out. Philip Alexander sent out some sim poles.
Mark
Bro,
got some towels, I think. Mark Tanner
Damien
donated.
sent out. Damien sent out a
Damian,
bucket. Tanner sent out or is going to send out some gear. Craig and Grace are sending stuff out.
awesome.
Every single person that entered, I feel like walked away with something, whether it be shirt, hat, gift cards. Bro, it was on point. Jake and James and Koleski straight up delivered. So thank you
What if
to
what
all
was
those who, yeah, thank you to all those who showed out, and the suppliers and the people that donated. Was awesome. I think the other one, the local supplier, was Draper Cleaning Services, I want to say. So shout out to
cool?
them as well.
Shout outs. Boom, boom, boom.
Let me hear you say boom, boom, boom.
Digga, digga.
Oh. So
So
what's on the
yeah,
agenda for you today?
they got a whole nice little home project going. I'm gonna mow the yard, get some bleach, and then, like I said, go to my in-laws' house, change out a belt on their washing drying machine, two belts actually, and see if it stops whining and screaming like children. Like children often do. It makes a loud whine sound, so I gotta go take care of that. I had, like I said, we had the AC system over the weekend take a crap, and that was scary. It scared the crap out of me because I thought it was gonna be super duper crazy expensive, but it was only a $650 motor, so I'll do what I can. But the guy, when he hit me with the invoice, when I was talking, he's like, "Well, it sounds like I can be out there in an hour. Just so you know, there's a $75 Sunday charge." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. My wife needs a new AC. We need that going." So it reminded me about our invoices, our estimates, and stuff like that, where we have to value time. I do work on Sundays. I do work on Saturdays, just because if it's open, if they want it, I'll try and fill it. I don't charge extra for weekend work. I don't think I will charge extra, although I probably should consider it because weekends are the time of rest, leisure, etc.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, a AC guy, $75 charge. And I was comfortable paying that. So, if you tell your customers, yeah, I can get you Monday through Friday, anytime 8 to 5. Like, well, I'm going to be home on Saturday at 11 a.m. Like, well, I can do Saturday, but there's going to be a $50 weekend charge, something like that. I might start toying with that because I do,
But if you
you know,
offer
work.
it, do you like on your hours on your website? What does your website say?
Usually
Like your
like
hours of
7 a.m.
operation
7 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. or so.
on what
And then
days?
Sundays, all days except for Sunday from 7 to 5 or 9 to 5, maybe
Then
Sunday.
change if you're gonna do that, then you got to change your hours on Sunday to be like closed, right? Or
Oh, it's
um,
still open. I mean, I'll answer my phone. That's the point of being open. Like, hey, I answered your call. What more do you want? I can't clean your windows today. But
yeah,
we are open. If it's raining, we're still open. I can keep the hours going. I can just let people know. We operate on Saturdays and Sundays, but only for uh, select you know select customers.
yeah.
We value our time with our families, so if you want to pay the $65 Saturday fee, we'd be more than happy to. If not, I gladly get to you on Monday morning or Tuesday, something like that. So I'm going to start incorporating that and adding that as a estimate byline, as an option, because I can make option estimates. So I can do house wash, window cleaning, Saturday, Sunday service package option. If you would like this done on a Saturday or Sunday while you're home from work, we can do that. It's just that we charge an extra small fee to incur our family time. People understand it, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I just don't do weekends because we don't.
Right.
But I would
Yeah, a
like
lot of
if the
guys don't.
money's right, I'll do it. Or if it's somebody that I like, yeah, if it's somebody I like, or if it's a house that I want to do, I'll typically figure a way out to do something. But yeah, we try our best to just do Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is when I like to schedule. Deej, you're looking
Yeah.
sharp with that haircut.
Thanks. I got it lowered
Yep.
this weekend. I think Saturday, kiddos and I took them to the barber shop. And they're like, "Ping plau, ping tong, ting tong, shi zuo, fao bong, ding." And I'm like, my kids are laughing. It's fun. Good stuff. Little Vietnamese ladies do great work on hair. This is a
So
fade.
I was joking. I was on the phone with you over the weekend. I think I was on FaceTime. Was Koleski with me when I FaceTimed you
Yeah.
when you were at the barber?
Correct.
So Koleski has a little munchkin too, who's 5. Hey guys, shut up.
Shh, quiet,
Hey,
guys. God. Come
Koleski
up
has a
in here.
6-year-old. Pardon me. He's 6. Damn it, dude.
6.
And I I was telling him, hey, Deeds has a quick little he has a good deal at the barber. Like he goes in there and tells get cut the hair, and then hey, can you do me for a little something something extra? So doesn't she cut you in on the same deal or something?
I don't know.
Like a
It's 10.
father son
No,
deal?
it's just a good deal. It's $10 a head. It used to be $4.99 back when I was a kid. It was, I've been here for about 15, 16 years, and I've been going there for a long time because it used to be $4.99 haircut, then $5.99 haircut, then Hurricane Harvey flooded their suite, then it went to like $6.99 haircut. So every couple of years, like $7.99, $8.99. Now they're straight $10, $9.99 haircut. So for $30 plus tip, it's a pretty good deal. I went to New York last year on the 4th, and I was like, damn, my kid's look shabby. I got to get him a haircut. Took him to flipping Supercuts or one of them cut places, and it was like $76 for
Yeah.
the 3 of us. I was like, damn, I pay a little
Whoa.
Vietnamese lady $30 for this. So you pay now. I make your hair very short, look nice. So that's what they do. So I get it done
Damien
every 5 or 6
Damien
weeks.
posted Damien posted in the thread, dirty hippie. I thought he was talking about my hair. He's talking about your shirt. I guess that's the
Dirty
name of that
naked
shirt.
hippies. Yeah, it's the dirty hippie shirt, and I like it. Yeah, I got a little care package from WCR this weekend. I know a lot of guys have been getting boxes dropped like it's hot. The dirty hippie action. It's got America. It's got some groovy, some bending light waves. I wonder what that's all about, but it's got the flag here, or some stars and some bars, so it looks good. It's going to be a nice
Stars and bars, baby.
Memorial Day and a 4th of July shirt. God bless America. God bless WCR. God
Well,
bless the
God bless
American
New
window
Zealand.
cleaner.
Hey, God bless
Yeah,
New Zealand. As we got a buddy popping in. Ash, where'd he go?
we
Ashton
got a
Taylor. Hey,
Kiwi.
from New Zealand. What up, dog? I hope you're having a great Monday. New
Yes.
Zealand. Awesome. Thanks for popping in. Tyler is in the building as well. Yeah, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. Uh, 45 in
Give it to me,
Denver.
baby.
Damien, what's the weather like this week? I'm going to be out there. I go out to Denver. I leave Monday morning,
Nice.
Memorial Day.
Oh, okay. Well,
We
you get a
have
cheaper
a
flight that day.
holiday upon us, Dame. No, we're
Where's my weather
driving.
app? Oh, are you? All right. Well, you'll pay
Yeah,
the.
we're driving Monday. We stop in Santa Fe. Any cleaners in Santa Fe, New Mexico? What is up? Peter Cruz, I don't know where you're at, but I'll be in New Mexico on
Dang,
Monday, Memorial Day, for a couple hours. I'm
this is my
sure my
rain
wife would love
forecast.
it if I ditched my
My
family
wife.
to go. Oh,
All right, check this
gross.
out. Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah,
Friday,
I'm sure
Saturday,
my wife would
Sunday,
love it if I
Sunday.
ditched her.
No, they don't like that. They would find you. So yeah, I got
Mm.
rain chances every day all week, high 80% chance. So you know what that means, folks. Roll that beautiful gutter cleaning footage. And I'm gonna get a lot of phone calls. You cleaned my gutters 4.5 years ago? Can you clean it for that same price and get out here tomorrow before the storm? Yeah, sure. Let me look up your address. But yeah, right about now is when I'm gonna start shaking the tree for gutter cleaning. Content. So I'm going to jump on Nextdoor today, do a gutter cleaning reminder. I might do a over, clogged up downspout. Yeah, I did 2 gutter cleanings yesterday in between my AC appointment guy. I'll be there between 12 and 2 o'clock. Mother effer wasn't here till like 2:30 or so. But yeah, get it done. So if you've got dust clouds moving in, advertise, we clean the dust off your windows. If you guys get down with gutter cleaning like I do, if you're down with OGG, other grandpa's gutters, because grandpa can't do the gutters anymore. I had
Other grandpa's gutters.
other grandpa's gutters. Yeah, I had a guy yesterday. I use this and I pull the shit to me and I put it in a bucket and I get rid of that stuff. But I had a guy follow me around yesterday and he was like a really close talker, like Seinfeld. So he got close. Goes, "Hi, my name's
Oh,
Carl.
yeah.
How are you doing?" I was like, "Oh shit, Carl, get the fuck, back up, Carl. I don't need your Carl germs all over me here." But Carl followed me around a little bit on his front yard as I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to take a step back because I had my giant 24-foot extension ladder, and at the top of that I've got the bull horns because if you're gonna clean gutters, you got to do it safely. So I use these bullhorn bastards, these guys. You put this on the top of your extension ladder, you lean it up against the house, or you put it up above the gutter and you lean it on the shingles, and then it gives you a really stable launch pad to climb up to. But so I had to remind the guy, like, clear back, stay away, because I've had twice, moving an extension ladder with the bullhorns where it's hit a tree branch and popped the fuck off and fell and missed my head. And it's actually missed a client once or twice. So I just told the dude, like, whoa, lots of space. Really give me lots of room here. Really use it. So I told him to back up, but he was eyeballing me, figuring out how I do it, what size ladder I got, because he's like, well, I've got a 20-foot ladder, but I guess I need a 24-foot. And I guess, so yeah, he wants to do it himself. And I kind of chuckled because he's in his late 60s, early 70s. And I'm like, you're going to spend the same amount of money on a ladder and a bullhorn that you just spent for me to clean it. Don't do that. It's not good. Your hips are old, man. So
No
yeah, I
peachy
had to look
bueno
into.
way.
No, he was just taking notes because he wants to do it himself. But it was very annoying because that's part of my cardinal rules, like no extra contractors on site / painters. Don't follow me around. And I wasn't an asshole. I just kept my earbuds in and just kind of don't make eye contact because it's awkward.
You crack me up. Part of my extra rules: no contractors on site. Like I don't give a like. I'm not. I don't
If
even
you're,
think about it.
I'm washing the front of a house or I'm pressure washing a driveway and I got like painters with their ladders trying to step over my hoses and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
spraying bleach or high pressure. It's never good. I had a customer come out a couple times, like watching me wash on the driveway last year or the year before, and I told him, hey, go in the house. It's not safe. He
I'm
went in,
about
and
to
as soon as he
splash you with
went
some
in,
bleach.
yeah, exactly. And I've had that kind of happen. And the hose burst, so what? And it started spraying high pressure water up in the air and shit. Like, dude was just standing over there. So very weird. But yeah, always keep your customers the fuck out of your work area. Get out of here. Go and get it. But if you're in the house and they're following
Go
you
on
around
now,
room to
get it.
room, go and get it. There's nothing you can do about that except for just, kind of like throw phantom fists. Oh, you were in my area. Sorry you got hit. I have Tourette syndrome. Sorry, no, you can't assault a customer in their home. That's not good. Here, 3 strikes, felony
So
window cleaning. Go ahead.
we're talking about the weather. Jordan Eklund just popped in, and I got an opportunity to finally meet Jordan this weekend too. He came down from Park City. It's about an hour. I want to say north of the Draper area that we were in. So shout out and thank you to Jordan who brought his family with him. Coming to hang out, visit, getting to know him a little bit. But he said he woke up this morning and fucking snowing. Yeah, you
Oh,
guys,
wow.
it's almost June and people getting snow. It's bizarre to me. I don't understand it. When I
We
got to
got this
Utah, I
global
see snow
warming.
on the mountains, and yeah, it's just crazy,
Like a can of
crazy.
Coors Light over there. It's beautiful. It's crazy.
Little CL smoothie.
Yeah.
Do you still have
Like,
do you still have your looking pin on that? Lost mine like a week ago. What pin? Oh,
you're
locking
breaking
pin
up.
on that. What is he talking about? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He's talking about the
Am I
locking pin
breaking
on the
up or are
bar.
you
And
breaking
he's,
up?
no, breaking up's hard to do, bro.
Oh,
This locking pin, this little guy. If
got
this
it.
thing pops out, then this can disconnect because it's got like where is it? Latch thing. And then it goes, whee! It falls on your fucking head, and you're like, damn it. And I was like, you don't need a helmet to clean windows. Oh, yeah, you do if you're moving one of them things. That would hurt. But yeah, always be careful and mindful of what the hell's above you and trees and shit, because that bullhorn will get caught in branches like you wouldn't believe it. It will like reach out for branches. So you'll be walking along, you'll be like, oh shit, falling this way. Let's go this way. So be careful with handling your ladders. And yeah, always use protection. But yeah, get the gutter gizmo, guys. The gutter gizmo with the gutter getter, whatever this is, at Zero Products. This thing will help you clean gutters, and with your trad pole or a trad pole, you can reach it from very far away. So yesterday, I actually did a video, but I'm not going to air it because I know where it is. But I did a video talking about this thing. I had to clean gutters next to a crepe myrtle, so there was like 7 or 10 feet that I couldn't reach because there's no way to get behind the tree. So I had to use this bad boy and pull all the shit to me. So once that's all cleared, I'll go back up the ladder maybe and like hit it with a blower real quick just to get any of the dust and the shingle crap out and to ensure that it's in good shape. But That's the gutter gizmo. And I highly suggest it for you guys because you've got ladders, you've got buckets, offer gutter cleaning. Unless you're Craig Hensel and you're a purist, you won't even think about it.
No.
No other trades on
Tyler
property in our
says
contracts. Yeah. Go ahead.
Tyler says he had to drill it out and trick a carabiner onto it.
Zip. Smart. There you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because that will fall. I mean, it's already bent to shit. So what's the point of it? It's kind of there as a please don't fall off type thing at this point. But Scott Aaron Krantz said no other contractors on site, on the property, and that's kind of what I do, because I don't want. For example, I had to clean all these windows and wash the back of a house, or actually a whole house, but the guy wanted to leave upstairs and downstairs windows open for his painters so they don't get high off the fumes. So I'm telling them no, I gotta shut these windows, I gotta clean them. Stuff's got. I'm gonna spray water on the back of the house, and that was the guy who had that carpet inside the house who was like, oh, I don't want any contractors walking through here, and and I told him I'm not getting inside your house. It was that house. So always make sure that when you're working, they don't have people moving. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Same thing happened that same day. They had to move like a mattress into the house. So he had like 4 dudes like walking a mattress, and he's like, take off your shoes. And I'm laughing. He's like, yeah, long story. But take off your shoes before you get in the house. You don't want to mess up that beautiful Baltimorean carpets.
So with the rain in the forecast, you're pushing gutters. Jake says he's got rain. Jake, what are you gonna do? The other people that have rain in the forecast, what do you got planned? How are you getting around? Or how are you staying busy with the weather playing a factor into your week? What do you plan on doing? Are you gonna send your guys out to do other stuff? Let me know. I'm sure other people would love to hear about it. Jordan, what are you gonna do this week? You gonna do some day trading? You gonna make some money a different way? I know you're into some stuff like that.
Sell feet pics.
Yes. So there's something else too. Back about
hey,
this
you
weekend.
guys. Uh-huh.
Jordan brought his son and family, as I mentioned, and Nick Coletti, one of the fellas out there, was taking some awesome photos, as well as Sophia Koleski was taking pictures. Orion Patch was doing a drone video recording. So there's a lot of footage from this past weekend that's floating around there. That's really cool. If you haven't, if you have some time today, you guys should go check it out. Damien said reschedule to a later date, and Adam says bills still have to be paid. But yeah, if you have time, go check out that stuff. I think it's probably on Window Cleaner Nation. It's probably in Koleski's, on Sophia Koleski's wife's page, or on her page. Orion Patch has one out in Nation as well. So there's a lot of fun videos out there from the event this weekend. Super, super happy and proud to have been there, and really just excited that the event went off without a hitch. Jordan says he's trying to do some day trading, but we still have jobs lined up the rest of the week. That's awesome. Tyler says easy there, Deeds. Don't hurt yourself. Possible tornadoes for Chuck D. Definitely don't get on a ladder. Definitely don't get on a ladder.
Not safe. Yeah, I don't do ladder work in high wind and when it's raining. Yesterday it rained in the morning. It was actually raining on my way to that gutter cleaning. It was just the front 2-story of the house that the guy was watching me. But it rained all the way there. He's like, we can reschedule it tomorrow. So I'm like, no, I'm coming. Because, you got to make that money when you can. And it worked out perfect because it was a short job. I feel violated because he watched me the whole time, but got it done. I don't think he'll call me back because, like I said, he's going to buy himself a ladder and try to do it for the next year or two. God bless his heart. But, it is what it is. But yeah, today, tomorrow, the next day, I'll be getting a lot of calls from previous and new customers because I get a lot of recommendations in Facebook groups for, pressure washing, window cleaning, and then one group in particular loves the gutter cleaning action. So I always put on a smiling face and offer a great service. Clean it out, offer pictures, then take pictures of their bags and say, guess what? You lost 100 pounds getting your gutters cleaned this weekend. I'm like, really? No, just your gutters.
Nice.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Without the Cheesecake Factory, Karen.
Without the drugs, you lost 100 pounds without Ozempic. Nick Anderson just, he's been in a bunch. We met him in Orlando. He's been a friend of the show for a while. He just mentioned that tomorrow's his 25th birthday, quarter of a century. Happy early birthday,
Happy
Mr.
early birthday, Nick.
Mr. Nick Anderson. 25. Man,
Don't want to be alive when you're 25.
bro, I was
Yeah,
doing some
boy.
wild shit.
You
Yeah,
were scalping
25.
tickets when you were 25, weren't you?
I was. I had just done my first year and a half of window cleaning. And then I got a job working at University of Phoenix. And then I went back to working after a year and a half at University of Phoenix into the ticketing agency. And that was quite a gig. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
No ticket,
I
no
enjoyed
laundry.
Yeah, doing ticket broker was a pretty fun gig. I did like that. I just didn't like sitting in an office, but I did love the fact that things always changed. So that was fun.
Different venues, different shows,
Yep.
orchestra, pit, band, all the good stuff.
Well, once a
Had it on
concert
lockdown.
leaves and then another concert comes in or another show or another sporting event. So yeah, it was always constantly changing.
Monster trucks. You ever
Yep.
sell monster truck tickets?
We did, but usually those things were not as desirable as say Diamondbacks. Like I was working in 2001. So I was a broker in 2001, then went into cleaning, then went back to ticket brokering. So yeah, the events would always change, but I was working as a broker when the um, Diamondbacks were in the World Series, and then the Suns were kicking ass right around that time too. So the Suns tickets were always popping. Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion. I mean, that was some good times for the Suns. So yeah, it was good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Remember those days? When was the last time you've been to a sporting event that's like a professional football, baseball,
Um,
hockey?
so we have season tickets to ASU Sun Devil football. That's not pro, but I mean college is basically pro
It's
now.
kind of pro without beer, yeah.
Yeah, I went to a baseball game last season, but it's been a while. I like watching at home. Sometimes large gatherings
It's
of
easier.
people,
Yeah.
yeah, aren't my jam.
I hate
Uh,
parking, dealing with assholes, all that jam.
yeah, I love football and I love watching the NFL and college ball, but it just sometimes, depending on
The,
where you're going, where you're seated, people acting like drunk assholes isn't necessarily my jam.
I
So
hear you. Buffalo Bills are playing the Houston Texans, I think, here in Houston, first game of the year next year. So I
sweet.
might scalp some tickets and try to get there and show my Buffalo pride here. Go
That'd be pretty
Buffalo.
dope.
Be nice. I'm excited. We'll see. But should be a good deal. Tickets aren't going to be cheap though, because I know Buffalo's a pretty good team. It's going to be a good game. So
Yeah,
fingers
just
crossed it.
whenever they go on sale, just buy them at retail, not at,
Yeah.
you don't need to.
Well, I'll just get them. I'm going to get it because I got to figure out the time, the date, figure out where I'm going to be, that kind of
Early
stuff.
September.
Early September. Bam.
Early September.
So we've got halfway through the month of May already. It's almost flipping June. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Seems like time's flying. My son's last week of kindergarten is this week. So we got
Oh,
that to
mine
look
too,
forward to.
dude. Evie
Milestones.
Evie just got a book from her teacher, Miss Puentes. And
Yep.
I told you before, Miss Puentes was
What?
Julian's kindergarten teacher too. And I'm reading
Yeah.
this book and I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna make me cry. Like this is
My first day of first grade type style.
bro. I'm
Oh,
like, oh man.
yeah.
Miss Puentes, don't get the waterworks going.
Yeah,
Don't need
Michael, all
that.
three of my kids, this is Henry, all three of my kids went to Bear Creek preschool from like 18 months until pre-K, pre-K. My son Henry did the same. So he's been there since he was 18 months to pre-K. And now he took the kindergarten class. So like he's aged out. This is his last time. My wife's pretty emotional. She's going to stay on the school board to help, organize that and get that done. But no more kiddos there. Next year, Henry starts first grade homeschooling with mom. So God help us all, you know. But she's going to be homeschooling three kids while she's sitting in a chair. And whenever I'm not working, like pressure washing, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, and I'm not dicking around, I'll probably give her a hand popping in the chair so she can teach algebra or something to somebody. But other than that, it's fun having your kids out of the school district because we've seen what was going on. And we're like, whoa, yoink, yoink, pull the kids out. And we're lucky that, window cleaning, pressure washing, exterior home service business does and can provide enough for your family to, provide for itself and not let your kids go to school Kylie was a stay-at-home mom for a while, but now she's a working mom in the chair. So she's kind of juggling, but maybe that's what it takes nowadays is 2 incomes or just some really, really busy ass stuff.
It does. And, I don't want to get too much into it. But everybody's cost of living has just gotten insane. Marisa, she's got a great job. I do okay. But everybody's struggling. The gas is insane. Food is like 20% higher. They can tell me it's 2.8% higher than it was last year. They're full of shit.
Yeah. The only thing
I
that came down
know.
is Frito-Lay products. They have dropped the price of chips and Sun Chips.
Yeah, but you
Thanks,
shouldn't
guys.
be eating that shit
I
anyways.
know it's
Like,
shit. It's junk. Even soda pop, $15 for a 12 pack. Are you kidding me? Used to be
so
$3.99. Yeah, I don't drink.
Marisa got honey yesterday, 2 jars of it.
Yeah,
30 $38 for 2 things of honey. What the
roadside honey or store honey?
No, I was at the farmer's market, but it went up from
Yeah,
$28. Basically, it went up about $10 for the two
I'll tell you
jars.
why. It's those goddamn bees' rights. Bees have organized. Now they're
Yeah, they
like,
labor
whoa,
strike.
labor strike. We're not making any bee spit until you pay us a fair wage. So that's what happened there. I saw a documentary years ago on honey, and it's a very lucrative business. Very interesting. The counterfeit honey trade is crazy in Asia. That's because they can cut it with different syrups. But yeah, buying farm raised
Did,
honey like you did
did
is
you
the
just
only
say
way to
they're
go.
cutting the honey?
Yeah, you don't know
There's,
about the honey
I'm,
cutters?
bro. My honey's getting stepped on.
No, your
I'm
honey
not
is
getting.
pure honey. You guys
It
stepped on
better
by
be that.
nothing.
It better be that Acapulco Gold, bitch. I paid for
It
that
is.
shit.
Did they put the wedge of the honey at the beehive in there just to make it sweet? And there you go.
No,
Okay.
no.
I always think that's a scam. It's like, get that fucking chunk out of there and put more honey in there. Get that out. Stealing honey.
Craig, yes, you do. I've tried your honey. It was delicious.
Oh yeah.
I tasted Craig's honey. It's delicious.
Bees make honey. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I don't
Say
know
the
what
good
bees
stuff.
make Craig's honey, but Craig and Grace, yeah, they did have some of that lovely
Wild
honey.
mountain honey. Yeah, they have honey in like Indonesia or one of them countries where the bees have like psychoactive flowers, and these guys got to climb up these freaking plateaus on the side of mountain cliffs just to slash the honey and then get stung a million times to go get it. So good stuff. Honey's
Yeah.
a dangerous beast.
Hey,
Figure if you get
so
some stack ladders to those Indonesians, who can get up there faster.
get up there faster.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, Frank's special honey. No, no, no. Everybody's got something going good, especially if you were at that IWCA event. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I put that shit on
Us
everything.
the Amish are cutting honey with Asia shit honey. Man, they're stepping on my
It could
honey.
happen. There could be an organized, honey stomping down in
They
Punxsutawney,
better not be cutting
Pennsylvania.
my honey. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I got a
Yeah.
question for you, though. All of you, everybody who's in the chat, everybody who's in the chat.
Everybody.
I want to know. So on Wednesday, we do what's in your bucket. What tool is out there right now that you don't own? If money weren't an issue, and I'm not talking skid mark
I
because
don't know,
everybody's going to
Brian, but
say
I've
skid
always
mark.
liked slap chop.
Yeah, but I want to know what one tool don't you have that you would absolutely love to have in your arsenal? Because I want to talk about some of those tools on Wednesday. What's in your bucket? That would be awesome. So I want to know what one tool is out there right now that you don't own that you wish you had. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is
Oh,
it?
fedora.
Honeyponics.
Honeyponics. You got a fedora. Get a fedora so you can be. Look at this. See, you got to clean Windows 20. See, by getting fancy. Hey, just miss the spot. Man, grab a squeegee and go. See. So just do it. Find it. But yeah, I'm glad to see your laptop's in healthy working order now. Nothing's
I don't know
happening. You
about
must be on
that. I mean,
vacation.
it's on.
Well, that's good.
Nobody's popped in yet. Marisa said that she wanted to go through it again because I told her I wanted to buy a new laptop or a tablet. And she's all,
Yep.
let me try and fix it. I'm like,
Whoa,
she
before
hasn't.
you go buying a new tablet, let's fix this shit
Yeah.
first.
John Law Liberté says the Maker Scrubber. Which one, John? Which
Jitterbug.
one? Oh, the
Jitterbug. I
Jitterbug.
got the boom boom into my phone. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the jitterbug. I don't
Jitterbug.
have a jitterbug, but I hear good things. Everybody likes it. Everybody uses it. I'm a Technopad guy, but I think I could like the jitterbug because you can actually pressurize it with your hand, etc., instead of just pivoting with your wrists. Or not. Something
Codreen
else. Little
says
tough.
the True Belt. Is that the one that was given away yesterday? There was an awesome over the shoulder belt that was over the shoulder, like I guess it's not a belt if it went over your shoulders. But yeah, it was pretty sweet. Chuck D says J2. Adam
Is
says
it
Micro 2.0. Damien as well.
so guys that have like the carryover cross bag? Is that a carryover cross bag or is that a men's purse? Because
Ah,
it's got a belt that wraps around your body like a purse would.
it's called a sling.
Sling. Okay, it's not a purse. Got it.
Hot water pressure washer with reclamation on a skid. Man,
Ooh,
that's
that's a
very
big ask.
detailed. Scott knows exactly what he wants. I think he's put some serious thought into that.
Scott wants to get permits to clean driveways and shit in the city of Houston, and that's what you need right there, baby. You got to be
Hot water pressure washer.
hot water and then a reclaim system, and then you got to buy the permit to get the reclaim, and then you got to get it tested, and then you got to actually like deliver your claimed water. It's a big pain in the dick, but that's what happens when you mess with the fourth largest municipality. They've got a lot of rules and regulations. That's why I kind of like don't go into the city of Houston. It's a couple miles to the left. Yeah, well, to the east of me, there's like Highway 6 goes around Houston in a big circle, and right inside there is Houston. So I tend to not work too often in there just because of the oddities and stuff. Yeah, you got to be careful, Houston.
And Jake says he doesn't
Mhm.
need it, but a destroyer would be cool. I haven't even used a destroyer. I had it on site on one of the jobs when we were at one day, but it wasn't necessary for the job that we were doing. So I was like, yeah, I didn't even do it. But yeah, I have not seen a destroyer.
I got something long and stiff right here, guys. This is an over 8 gold. This is the over 8 thing, but it's gold, and that just means it's extra rigid and it's got like carbon fiber, what have you. It's lightweight. Well, not super lightweight, but this thing's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 sections, so it can reach out and touch. This is my 3-story cleaner here. It's not a destroyer, but it's similar to the destroyer, but I'm sure the destroyer is much nicer and probably weighs a lot less as well. Get up
I would
there.
imagine.
Stay up there. But that's where it goes. But get one.
Jordan says
It's
zero
a,
micro destroyer. Belt. Jake says the belt has suspenders to take the weight off your hips for all the guys that carry every tool on their own belt. Was that
yeah,
the true belt? Hey, guys, get the fuck out of here.
Jordy, the window cleaner, used to wear the suspenders, and I think I've seen Gabe wearing them before, but maybe that was a dream I had.
You might have been dreaming about Gabe because I don't
Dreaming
think I
about
saw
Gabe.
Gabe. I don't think I've seen Gabe in that, but I do remember him saying how nice it was when he saw it.
No, I remember in my dream he came out of a pipe and said, "It's me, a Gabe," and then he went back down. Oh, that was definitely a dream. That didn't really happen.
He said, "It's me, a Gabriel."
Let's go clean the windows.
Hey,
Woohoo!
actually, speaking of Gabe Gutierrez, I would love, there's a couple things that we do on the show often. We talk about our mental health. We talk
Oh
about
yeah,
um, thinking and praying and sending energy to families. There's quite a few people that I'd like to send some energy and some love and some prayers to. If you guys are down with keeping some people in your mind and on your hearts and in your prayers, um, first, Gabe Gutierrez's family and Gabe Gutierrez's mom. Shout out to Gabe. I want you to know that um, the industry as a whole loves and appreciates you, Gabe. All that you do for everybody is appreciated. And what you do for your family, I know you've got your own family medical bills, and then you take your parents, and you're always giving, giving, giving. And sometimes it feels like you can't give anymore, but you just keep doing. So Gabe, we love you, we appreciate you, and thoughts
Yep.
and prayers with your family, and for your mom, and just your siblings and everybody. I want you to know we're thinking about you. Another one,
Prayers.
prayer. Yeah, send your energy, send your love, send your prayers that away to the Gutierrez family.
Mr.
Um,
Go.
the next one, dude, and I don't know if I should even be sharing this, but
Britney
I would
Spears
like.
said it's okay.
Okay, Mike Nichols. The He lives just outside of Fort Smith, Arkansas. His son is now a member of the police force out there. There was some crazy shit that was going on Saturday night, early Sunday morning, involving some police officers. One of them was injured, and the gentleman was actually one of Mike's kids' buddies. They were in the academy together, and if my memory serves me correct, Mike's son's only been an officer for about 6, 8 months, maybe 10 tops.
Sure.
So when law enforcement when law enforcement gets injured, obviously our prayers and thoughts go out to them immediately.
Hmm.
But especially when they go out to somebody that we know, we love, we care about. Again, Mike is one of those guys that gives, gives, gives constantly. His family gives, gives, gives. Mike has raised some amazing men, and he's an inspiration to so many of us. So shout out to the Nichols family and to the entire Fort Smith, Arkansas police force. We hope everybody is okay, and prayers to that officer who was injured. So
Yep.
much love and prayers. Send that energy, guys. Send that energy. Send that love. Um, yeah. And Nathan Pickett says his son is on the Detroit Police Force. He's a noob as well. So proud of that boy, as you should be,
Awesome.
as you
Thin
should.
blue line.
So
They run towards danger while we clean windows.
what's funny is I texted Mike yesterday. One of his other kids graduated magna cum laude from university over the weekend,
Wow. That's
and
pretty hard
and
to do.
yeah. So I texted Mike and I said, "Hey Mike, when I grow up, I want to be one of your kids. I want to be like one of your kids, established and awesome." And that's kind of when he told me about how, you know, about his other son. So yeah, man, it's just, we there's so many things that are going on across the country, across the world, that we don't, we're not always privy to, and we don't know what's going on in people's lives. Um, so that's the other one of the other reasons why we try to treat people with love, respect, kindness, and just because we don't know what's going on in people's lives. And if you're good and you just don't be a dick and don't treat people like assholes, sometimes they just need to know that everything's going to be okay, even when it may not.
Yeah.
But one of
Grace,
the great
Grace,
one.
or go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, Grace had recommended a book on the Squeeze Your Life podcast last week called Signs. It's all about signs from the other side, people trying
Yeah.
to give you information stuff. It's a deep book. I won't go into detail. I'm halfway through it now, but it's a really good book about, like, if you pay attention to things in your life and things that are happening daily, you could be getting signs for success, stuff like that. So don't you know don't walk around blind. Open yourself to opportunities. Every day is a blessing to be here. And you are a good window cleaner. People need your services, and let that shine. That's it. That's my word of wisdom. Let it shine.
I'm gonna let it
Fred says the book.
shine.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna let it shine. So guess what I get to do today, Deeds?
get a haircut.
No, not until I'm
No,
50, dog. Not
50
until I'm
bucks.
50. I get to roll over. Billy's going to be on a 2-story up in the Northwest Valley, but I get to finally go finish that copper roof project. We start,
Yay.
yeah, we started that job early April, And now it is May 18th, and I am going to go finally wrap it up. There's probably 2 to 3 more climbs on that gig. About it. I'm going to go do another walk around, make sure everything looks okie dokie, and call it a day, dude.
Call it a
Yeah,
window.
I
Stick an
think we have.
invoice in it.
I already sent the invoice. I've already been paid. I've already
Mm,
been paid. And
awesome.
yeah,
I
that
did
was a
a
nice gig. It's about 30. Yeah.
Bob, excuse me while I whip this out.
Excuse
This is
me
part of
while
my
I whip this out.
this is my banner I got from Jill over at WCR Marketing. This hung on a pool cleaning type deal for about 2 or 3 weeks. I got 5 customers off of it. So I don't know about you guys, but if you are ever trying to advertise when you're at a big job or commercial job, or you offer pressure washing and need to put it on a pool deck, or you're cleaning for a neighborhood and you can offer them, hey neighborhood, I'll give you 15% off your rec center cleaning if you let me hang a banner up on like your welcome sign or something for a couple of weeks and put a yard sign up here. And you'll be surprised. Really, you'll give us 15% off if you just put a yard sign? Hell yeah. Or a banner. Let's do it. And then boom, you adjust the price, make it nice. They get their discount. You get a banner or a yard sign exclusivity, and you might get some phone calls. So get the yard signs from the marketing guys. Get over with Jill. Get some hangers. Get a damn banner so you can display it with pride. Some point this week, I'm going to get with her and try to get my A-frame signs because I've got all those ideas I've got to put to work. The phone calls have slowed. We also got rain coming up, so I will hopefully start getting busy gutter-wise. So if we got rain, I'll have more time behind the computer, so I'll get some mock-ups for her, and hopefully we'll get that on the way. Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes. So we've
Oh,
got like I said, pretty boring week. I've got 3 jobs. I'm just not sure when to schedule them yet because it's we got rain like 80% every day, so it's a huge pain in the ass. Not sure what we're gonna do there.
good morning
But
to Luke, the window cleaner. He just popped in. Apparently, he's got rain all week as well. And Luke, you're in Kansas, right? Is that right? Is that correct?
no place like home.
Is that where he's from?
Not sure.
I want to say Kansas City or something like that because I remember. I'm almost pretty sure he's from Kansas, but I'm
Well,
not
that's
sure.
either way. There's probably a big storm or like a big bunch of crap coming from Colorado that's just gonna coast over the whole U.S. I haven't looked at any radar yet, but looking at the 5-day forecast. By the way, I'm looking at the Apple Watch 5-day forecast, and that thing is always wrong. But weather is always wrong anyway. So it's a 85% chance of showers, but it's really gonna rain for like 15 minutes at 5 in the morning. But it's still chance of showers. You got to read between the lines.
Kansas City, he is. That's
Kansas
what I
City, here I
thought.
come.
I wish I didn't know Luke when I was in Kansas this summer. It would have been nice to know him back then. I would have stopped by and said what up. No rain in here for the next 2 weeks for Ryan. Ryan, where are you at? I'm in AZ. We don't have any rain coming up either, but
He's in
yeah, it
British
should be
Columbia,
good.
eh? Victoria. So he's in Canada. Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. Cool.
So
Yeah, so
I want to
Canada,
get back
Canada
real
Dry.
fast to I want to get back real fast to just saying thanks to everybody this week because we're gonna wrap up here soon. But yeah, the event over the weekend, fantastic. Seeing everybody interacting with one another and having a good time was top notch. Top notch. It made me definitely more excited for the event this summer. We still haven't locked everything in yet, which is a little scary on my part. Like, I know we'll probably end up getting to the huge, but we got to line that up. But it did make me super excited for Texas in February. I'm fucking jacked for that. That one's on lock. We'll
Lockdown,
definitely,
boys.
yeah,
And I
that
have
one's
a
on
vehicle,
lock.
so I'll be able to run to the store, pick things up, etc. So we're all good there. Scott Aaron Kratz, they're having a shuttle from the airport to the venue like every half hour or some shit. So when you arrive in Austin, there should be a IWCA courtesy shuttle thing, just doing a loop back and forth to save you guys money in the long run and to help get you there.
That's outstanding. And it's like what, 20 minutes away from the I think
Just
that
about.
Yeah, the airport's about 20 minutes away from the venue, so that should be dope. Chuck D said he's in Wichita, Kansas. I'm still trying to find somebody who's in Santa Fe because I'm going to be there next week. So if somebody's in Santa Fe next week, let me know. Uh, Unfortunately, though, I'm only going to be there for a hot second. Nate Pickett, the huge is August, I want to say 26, 27, 28, or 27,
Yeah,
28, 29, something like that. And it will be in
Orlando, a few miles away from
where the
the old,
IWCA was.
yeah, right down the street, technically, around the corner. We're
Yeah,
looking at a
so
place. Yeah, my wife is looking at a place at a resort that's like 20 minutes to the left, other side of Disney. So apparently, like, yeah, it's like a 20-minute straight shot, or probably 40 minutes in the morning. But she's looking into bringing the kids. We're not sure if we're going to stay at the Gaylord or if we're going to stay offsite, because there's a bunch of like homeschool deals that we can get for, no resort fee, no parking, free water pass bullshit. So we're going to see, because the kids are homeschooled. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of kids are back in school in August, end of August, first week of school for some. So it's kind of like I don't want to say a ghost town for Orlando, but they do make it nice. So if you guys are looking for family stuff, bring your families. You'll probably get good deals on, your Universal tickets or something. But yeah, take your family, get them out of the house. My wife and I, we do a trip to New York every 4th of July. And that's like our set standard summer vacation deal because the weather's beautiful up there, flowers, the scenery, it's gorgeous. Um, but now, kids are getting older. My son Henry is now 6. Years ago, he was one of those kids that would just fucking start running in one direction, and you had to catch up with him type deal. It's not like that anymore. So he's able to be calmed down and all that fun stuff. So we're hoping to expand and get out there and do more fun things this summer. So as long as our AC system doesn't keep popping, elements or motor fans, we should be in great shape. And staying busy. Staying busy is good. I've had an awesome and amazing uh, April and May. January and February were terrible, dog poo poo. But the last 2 months were great. I'm hoping the rest of this month I can pull through. I've had a lot of large jobs, 1K plus jobs, and I need about 60 to 100 of those this year, and I'll make my goal. So I need to just keep pumping, keep advertising, keep getting the word out there, remind people what you do, because people need your services, and there's a lot of other window cleaners out there they can call. So set the standard, set the bar, let people know why they should call you. That's what I'm doing this week.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I need
Yeah.
I'm looking at the replay of you showing your feet.
Oh,
um
awesome. Hey
um
guys.
Tyler says I know a cool pirate place ship in Orlando. Yeah, he stayed at so
Arr.
when we
Yeah,
were in Orlando, you, me, Grace, and a couple of us, we all get changed. We're getting ready. It's like 9 o'clock at night. We've just had our ass kicked. Everybody's been walking around doing a bunch of shit. Just, probably 15,000 steps that day. Everybody's gassed and ready to get in the hot tub. Everybody changes clothes, gets in their suits. We walk to the hot tub. Hot tub's closed, bitches.
the fuck.
So I text Tyler and he's like, he sends me this video. He's got a hot tub in his room and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, we're
Oh
doing it wrong.
yeah, doing
Tyler's
right
got
in
the hook.
Tyler's room. Yeah,
Tyler's got the
you gotta,
hook. And
yeah,
Ryan says, I love it when the kids bolt one way and then the other kid bolts the other way. I saw a little bit of that going on this weekend too.
yeah.
Koleski's kid, Thomas, is outstanding, an adorable little boy. All of a sudden, 1 minute he's right there, and then the next minute you're like, "Where's Thomas?" And then all of a sudden you see him, zoom, fucking
I
gone.
I have a story. I got kicked out of a daycare when I was a child. I was probably 7 years old. My grandfather showed me over the weekend. He had what they called like a depression drink, and in that drink, it was a couple tablespoons of corn syrup, some milk, and then coffee. You stir that up, you drink it. That's what they drank during the depression. Well, guess what? Mark and Adam drank that morning. He got kicked out of
Yeah,
daycare. I made a depression drink for Adam and I. So we drank coffee, corn syrup, and milk. And long story short, is the daycare had like 30 kids. It was an old primary school. So it was like an old elementary school from the 40s after the big boom of the World War, whatever. So anyway, so I'm climbing the curtains in the auditorium and I'm at the top of these velvet curtains, like, woo, kind of like the kid from Blended, like having a good time up there. Like, Mark, get down from there. You could fall, blah, blah, blah. So as I'm doing that, my brother Adam is running around like through the gymnasium auditorium thing, and he runs out the door and he does like laps around the school at full speed. So like I'm hanging for like 5 minutes. They're begging me to come down without breaking a leg, and he's running being chased by staff. And all I remember is like, Mark, if you come down, you're not going to be in trouble. So I think I learned at an early age that adults will lie to you because we got a whole conference that evening and they cut us from the program. It was like, damn, they lied to me. So
Adults
yeah, gotta
lie.
watch what you feed your kid. Adults lie, damn it. So, but don't drink coffee, corn syrup, and milk for your kids. That's and send them to daycare. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
Yeah.
dude. Well, we're about that time. We're catching up to an hour, and it's about time for us to wrap it up. Give our shout outs. Who you want to shout out to, Deeds?
Give a shout out to everybody, to James and and Jake and everybody at that thing this weekend. The Window Cleaning Nation. They had an awesome event. I saw some of the live video. So, like I said, proud of those guys for putting on a really cool thing. Want to thank everyone watching. Thank you guys for being part of our show in the mornings. We appreciate the comments, suggestions, and we hope we're not boring you. Thank you, everyone. WCR Zero, Chris, Alex, Jersey, everybody, all the sales reps. Thanks for being awesome. I do want to get with Austin this summer and play some golf, probably here in the next week or two. That'd be pretty sweet.
Hell yeah.
And then yeah, just hopefully I can see all my friends here at the huge convention coming up in August. We got to get our shit together. But thanks to Kylie for everything she's doing. She had a very busy week, and after that, after this week, we'll get back to regular scheduled programming and stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody. Make it a great day.
Word up.
Word
Word 'em
up.
up.
Get your
Uh
old dirty hippie t-shirts at WCR.com. Grab that swag, folks. It's hot.
Grab that swag. Grab that swag. Yes. Thank you to everybody that turned out this past weekend in Draper, Utah. It was great getting to know a lot of window cleaners. Jake's buddy, Jason, the Wizard of Window Washing, Tim Valentine, um, Luke. I think his name is Luke Brook. I got a chance to meet him. Turner Bassett, a ton of people, man. Like, I'm just, I'm really excited that I was able to. I'm really pleased and happy to have been a part of that. Um, Jake and all of them put a ton of effort into it. So again, I hope that they're happy with the way it turned out. And yeah, it was just a great event. Shout out to WCR Zero and Sorbo for helping them get some really great gear into other people's hands. A lot of swag was given away this weekend. Definitely appreciated by all. And yeah, I wanted to say thank you to my wife. A lot
My
of
wife.
yeah, everybody in Utah is like, what, how is your wife okay with you doing these trips? And for the most part, yeah. She did mention that 4 nights is quite a bit. If I can try to keep it to 3, that she would appreciate that. But sometimes 4 is necessary. And you know what? It was absolutely necessary on this trip. I was
Hold
able to
on, real quick.
do,
Imagine if you had 4 wives because you're Mormon and you had to ask all 4 of them for permission. And that one is like that one dentist who's like, nope, I don't approve. I'm like, damn it.
yeah,
It's
you
like, I
get
want to
shut
go golfing,
down.
guys. But my one wife was
Yeah.
like, no. But no,
No, she's
thank you.
awesome about it. And you know, I find it refreshing when all of us get together, but I think it's awesome that she's down enough to not allow, but she gets it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our community gets it. And that was one thing that was 100% evident this weekend. There's lots of love and growth in this industry happening on a weekly basis. And another thing that I
Give,
found out too is you and
okay.
I, we
I
got,
was gonna say,
we still got more work to do, Deeds. We still got more work
yes.
to do, buddy. Hey, chill out. So,
Yeah, if it's your first year cleaning, next year you'll have a year or two under experience under your belt. Just keep plugging away. Keep pulling that squeegee. And you can always do straight pulls. Just clean up that line you left behind.
yep, for sure.
For
For
sure.
sure.
Or leave it for them to buff out later.
Why not? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and get this show on the road. Got to get out of here. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week. We are gonna be here live Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Our guest is gonna be Kodreen Iorga, who was there with us at the event over the weekend. He can tell you all about it, let you know what his thoughts were. tell you a little bit about the drive down because he did drive from Idaho to Utah.
Idaho.
To Pim. Yeah, man. So enjoy your week,
352.
everybody. Stay up, stay gold. Hope that passion bucket's full. And what do you tell them, Deeds?
Living in your own private Idaho. And then change your rubbers when you get there.
Yeah, when you get there, change your rubbers, change your resin, do it all. Get your gear, WCR, windowcleaner.com, 0products.com. Get it, get it,
Lobster.
get it. Talk to y'all
Get it.
soon. Catch you on the flip side. See you
Have a groovy
Wednesday.
day in your own